Here's why dumb, lazy people make more money than you. If you're someone who's intelligent, meaning that you learn quickly and you can apply yourself, you should be very pissed off right now at what's going on in the world. People with no skills, nothing really good at, that they're not really great at anything, right? They're making millions of dollars, whether it be a crypto pump, whether it be OF, whatever it is, meme coins. You should be pissed off. There are a lot of intelligent men out there who are not making as much money as they can, and it's because you're too smart. Let me explain to you why dumb, lazy people are making more money than you right now. Number one, they don't overthink. They just do. The thing about dumb people is that they don't think much, right? But as a smart, intelligent person, you kind of have to adopt that a little bit, right? To a certain degree. Obviously, don't go out here and do things that'll ruin your life, but you got to adopt that to a certain degree if you want to make a lot of money. Dumb people don't have thought or analysis behind what they do. They just do. And then when they make the mistake, they correct themselves or maybe never correct themselves, all right? They just do it. Now, that is extremely powerful in business or in making money, simply because business is about action first. You're never going to be perfect. Money goes to the person that can get to it first, right? Yes, there's unlimited amounts of money, quote unquote, but there's not unlimited amounts of opportunity, right? There's not. I'm going to be quite frank with you, right? You can't just walk out there tomorrow and say you want a business and make millions of dollars. No, you have to build it from the ground up. People have to learn to trust you, etc., etc. So there's not an unlimited amount of opportunity. So the people who can get to things first, the people who can be first movers, are the people who make a lot of money. And dumb people tend to do that, right? They tend to just do stuff without having to think. They actually get better results because they're not analyzing every single detail. What you want to be as a man is you want to be somebody that can think for yourself, but you take action very quickly. You want to take massive action. You do not want to be somebody that delays your activity. Micro speed, macro patience. That is the motto I live with my life. Every single day, I'm going to be doing everything in my power, right? To get closer and closer to my goals. Everything in my power to extract. I want to extract from the universe. When I mean extract, I don't mean attract. See, these after school specialists, life is about manifestation. That's bullshit. Let me tell you what life is about, buddy. Life is about getting what you take in a very legal way. We're not doing anything illegal over here. But the people who are successful, you think the billionaires, they attracted money, they attracted billions, or they were savages. They never missed an opportunity. They were on it. They didn't waste any time. They were cutthroat to people who were not going to grind with them. That's why they got that much money. They didn't get that much money because they were attracting it. They were meditating. Money just started falling out of thin air. Fuck no. It's never going to happen. You have to go take everything you want. Take it. You can't leave nothing behind. I don't believe in being fair. I believe that life, especially as a man, is who is going to be the hungriest. Who has the most hunger. I think that's what life comes down to. The person who has the most hunger will get everything they want. Everything. So like, I always think about this when Elon was, the PayPal mafia. If you guys not familiar with the PayPal mafia, but that was part of Elon's first major breakthrough. Just a group of men who were just savages and they were building all type of stuff. They later on to build like several billion-dollar companies, multi-million-dollar company. It was just unbelievable. This like group of men because they were hungry. And then you look at Elon decades later, from PayPal, right, to Tesla, to X, to SpaceX. Hunger, obsession. That's the only way you're gonna get rich. So you got people who are not as smart as you. They're just willing to do, and you're over here overthinking everything, and you're staying with the same amount of income. Life is not gonna wait for you, bro. You're not gonna be handed anything. If you don't change your mindset to a conqueror's mindset, right? Look at Genghis Khan, all these people. You think they sat up there and manifested empires? No, they went and took them. That's the reality of life, okay? Number two, they know attention is the new currency, right? Dumb people know that the more attention that they get, these OF models who make $50 million a year, she doesn't have to be good at anything, bro. She can just go make her little bop dances, rage bait you, all y'all go look at her page, and a good amount of people subscribe, just out of curiosity. Doesn't have to be good at a goddamn thing. And then you can look on the other side of that, people who are very well talented, who can't get any kind of eyeballs onto what they do, and they suffer, they struggle. They could be incredibly talented. They could have so many things good about them. They could have unique features. They could be unbelievable, but nobody knows. Obscurity is the biggest downfall. If you are not known, it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter what you can do. If nobody knows about it, especially now with the social media age, you're not gonna make no money. So people who are less smart than you, less intelligent, less skillful, are making millions upon millions, generational wealth, because they don't care to think, they don't care to delay action, they just do it. And they know if they can get as much attention as possible, they can make money. Speaking of attention, there are several guys in our school community, content school, who have landed their first handful of high-paying clients. We literally just started this now a little bit over a month ago. And they have guys who have joined this stuff, and they're getting results. They're getting clients because they know they adopted the mentality that I was trying to teach them. Get in here, get attention around your offer, your skill, your business, and you get paid for it. It's funny, my audience, that when I first started this shit, I said, I'm gonna do this because I want men to be better. I want men to improve, right? And as I level up, as I grow up, as I learn, I try to teach. And now I understand that everything you ever wanted from life as a man, right, is on the other side of effort. It's on the other side of hard work. It's on the other side of giving yourself an opportunity to be truly financially free. You don't need me to tell you to go to damn fucking gym. You don't need me to tell you to take a bath. You need to get rich. And what's shocking to me is the people who are empty in the brain, the people who don't want to do anything, they're the loudest. But I always try to highlight the guys who are exceptional, that watch the same videos, because there are plenty of y'all. Just look at the school community, for instance. Let's not even get into our mentorship and program, right? That is just men on another level. But let's just look at the school community. Over 100 men who are trying to be better, who are getting results. So it's so crazy to me, right? That the ones who complain, the ones who don't want to do anything, they have all the excuses, but they're usually the loudest. And the guys who are really after getting it, who are like, I'm really to really improve my life. I see what FedEx is saying. Okay, if I get better as a man, if I give myself an opportunity, women are an afterthought. I can get them with my eyes closed. They go apply themselves and they can get results. They can get clients. They can get more money. You know, it's just unfortunate that the ones who are loud tend to make the ones in the middle not realize that there are a bunch of guys over here who are exceptional and they watch the same content. So that's the kind of the part that's disappointing. A lot of you guys who watch my videos, please don't let these empty brains, oh, Fit did this, Fit is this, Fit just trying to help me. Like, look at the results. All I'll tell you to do, right? Go click the link in the content school. Go look at the wins. Go join content school. If you're ready to really make money, improve your life, right? Get your first handful of high paying clients. You have a skill, something that you're good at, or a business. Go through the wins tab and then come back and be like, all the guys who are complaining, why aren't they here? Where are they? It's never the ones that want to put in work. It's never the ones who want to be exceptional. The loudest in the room usually have the least going on. So I want to encourage you guys in the middle who watch the same videos to not let the dumbasses, not let the empty brains, not let the trolls, not let the guys who are defeatists make you miss out on the fact that you got some dudes who watch the same videos as you who are not fucking around. They're gonna take everything and all this complaining and whining, they're gonna just put their head down, grind, get results. Whenever you question something, go and analyze results. Why aren't the ones who complain the most making more money? Why aren't the ones who say, oh, Fit changed up, Fit switched up trying to help you be a better man? Why aren't you here? Where's the results? Your life is the same. If I'm as a coach, as an influencer, I'm saying the same shit I was saying 5 years ago, you should stop watching me. Because what am I doing? I'm telling you, if we're still talking about why women flaked on you and this and all this bullshit, instead of, hey guys, this is the world now. Get your life together, be well-rounded, be exceptional, and you can have everything you want. If I don't evolve to tell you that, how could you trust me? Because I have to keep growing. If I learn something new in a few years, I will come and tell you. But if I'm just repeating the same things, right, I'm not growing. So please, guys, all you guys who are like not so sure what you want to do in life, don't let the loudmouths who have little to nothing going on have you thinking that that's the reality of life. Because the guys you got to worry about, this is a guy that has a special place in my heart. He just joined our business mentorship, but this dude came to me when he was 18 years old. I'm not gonna say his name personally. He came to me when he was 18 years old. He joined our self-improvement and dating mentorship when he was 18. He was a freshman in college. I told him to get into sales. I told him to get a high income skill. Literally, this dude made 30 grand last month as a sales rep. Now he's about to build his own company. And I'm just like, they watch the same shit, but those dudes are not in the comments bickering and arguing. You're not gonna see nothing from them. They're just slowly and quietly building. Be careful. Dude is 21 years old, 30 bands in a fucking month because he decided to say, I'm not gonna be one of these losers who just sit up here and complain. I'm gonna get after it. I'm gonna listen to what Fit is saying because he's obviously done what I'm trying to get to, and I'm gonna take action. And you just chip away, you're gonna get results. If you don't believe me, go and link in the description, go to school, all right? Join, It's very affordable to help you get your first handful of clients. The first thing I want you to do is just go through the wins tab. Go through the wins tab. Just see the wins of other men who are really getting after it. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see there's a difference now. Number 3, they don't care about judgment. Thing about people who are dumb or lazy is they don't care what you think about them. I think every man should adopt this because you should not give a fuck what people think. Most people who have opinions, right, of what you're doing never accomplish what you want to accomplish. It's crazy. So many people, like we had a guy in our business mentorship, because we have the 2 things that we offer people right now who want to build their business. We have content school, which is affordable, you know, if you're just getting started and you want to get your first handful of clients. And then we have the guys who they're already established business owners and they want us to just do the content for them so they can just get more inbound qualified leads. So that's 2 different things. So the guys in a done for you mentorship, right? One of the guys, he's in the music industry, and we had our weekly call Monday, and he was basically saying how all his friends, they kind of like make fun of his like content. And we all were looking at him like, what the fuck, bro? These are the people you don't even want, they don't even have no money. And it's so crazy because like I was just mentioning, the loud ones are the ones that keep the people who have what it takes from going after it. Because you got to think about it, right? If somebody's negative, they've already given up, right? Optimists make money. Pessimists sound smart. They got all the judgment in the world. Stupid people, they know how to judge everything, but they don't have no results. You got to critique about everything, but you don't have, like, there's nothing valid that you can say that you have done. There's no validity, nothing. They know how much this person make. They know why this person is wrong. They have a comment about this. They're the loudest in the fucking room. You ask them, what have you done, bro? They go to hiding and start making up excuses. So I always tell guys, even your family, even your friends, there's a lot of them. They will, oh, you making videos, you making content, oh man, that's so corny. They'll be the same dudes that when you blow up, they'll tell everybody, I knew him, man. I always knew you was gonna make it. Man, get the fuck out of my face. You ain't know shit, fake ass motherfucker. You ain't know a goddamn thing. They'll be the main ones discouraging you. I remember when I was in college, I always tell a story. All my fucking friends thought I was a lunatic for saying, hey man, don't tolerate no BS from a girl. Hey man, get your life together. Hey bro, don't let her play with you like that. They all thought I was crazy. Fast forward, millions of followers across social media. So if you let the people around you who don't even have the life that you want discourage you from accomplishing your own goals, that's what they want. They gave up on their dream. So their next objective is, how do I get everybody else, right, to also give up on their dreams? How can I be pessimistic and discourage him from working hard? How can I be pessimistic and tell him not to try something? Because I gave up, I quit. So I have to feel better about myself by making sure that nobody else ascends. Gotta be careful, man. These motherfuckers that you call your friends, your homies, whatever you want to call them, they do not want to see you get out. They do not want to see you improve because it's a direct reflection of their life. They didn't get it done. They quit along the way. So if they can feel good about by making you quit, another day. Nobody else is getting past me right now. We all lose it together. Crabs in the barrel. It's not a mistake. You got crabs in the barrel for a reason. You put a bunch of crabs in the barrel, right? One of them tries to get out. They all bring them down instead of helping each other to get out the barrel. So people who are dumb, and you as an intelligent guy watching this, should say to yourself, okay, they don't care about judgment. Neither should I. Think about it. Think about how some people are so crazy, guys. These girls go and sexualize themselves on the internet, naked. You gotta be stupid, right? That's gonna live with you forever. But they don't care. They make a bunch of money. So, okay, let's not be that dumb. Let's not go ruin our life, right? By sexualizing ourselves or doing something crazy or illegal or whatever. Let's just take the same grit that these people have. They can fuck their life up. We're not, because we want to live and have generational wealth. But hey, they don't care about judgment. Neither should I. Don't let these people who don't want nothing from life convince you that, oh, you know, why would you try to learn from somebody that has a 7-figure business, built himself from ground up? Oh my gosh, what is he saying? He's just repeating shit on YouTube. Why don't you have results? They got all the opinions in the world. Where are your results? Where's your business? Where's your company? What have you done? It's never the people actually getting stuff done. If you notice, the people who are actually successful, they don't care. Nobody who's really making money cares enough to sit up there and bicker with people. They don't care. They're actually getting it done. So be careful. Don't let them tell you, oh, you doing this, you're trying this out. Yeah, try everything. You have all the right in the world to try a bunch of everything because you don't want to be like them. So yeah, you watching this video, if you got friends or whatever that are making you feel bad bad for wanting to try stuff, say, I'm gonna try everything in my life so I don't end up like you. You gave up. I will never be a quitter. Number 4, and this is a big one, they maximize leverage, not effort. This is something that I had to learn a very, very hard way. I'm somebody who like brute force, hard work. I just, put my head down and just drive it to the dirt. But I've had to change up my strategy lately simply because you realize that effort isn't unlimited, right? I played sports. I ran track in college. I was D1 collegiate sprinter. I sucked at American football, but I played it. It taught me a lot of stuff. So my mindset has always been just get through it. But what you got to realize is the people who are making the amount of money, they're not necessarily working harder than you. They just have put their effort in the best yielding vehicle. So you still want to have that hard working element, but you just want to make sure you're working hard in the right places, right? You're not just running your head through the wall and like, oh, work hard, and you're getting nowhere. There are plenty of men today, they work extremely hard, but they don't make any money. So make sure that your effort is being optimized. Okay, what's the highest return on investment activity? What's the thing that I can do or put energy into or effort into, and it will yield me the most outcome? Not just busy work, not just doing something to do something. What can give me the best return? Leverage is the name of the game, man. Whether that be in dating, whatever it is, leverage is the name of the game. Business, I seen a podcast, I think it was Grant Cardone. He was saying how the CEO of Coca-Cola made like 20 million last year, but Warren Buffett got paid 500 million as a dividend. I was like, the person running the company, suffering, grinding, he gets paid greatly. 30 million or whatever, 20 million is a great income, right? Especially as a CEO of a company. You have all the, accolades in the world. I'm not saying that, but you go look at an investor, somebody who leveraged their effort, somebody who leveraged their money, and they're getting paid unbelievable amounts of money as a dividend. So you got to realize that life, once you've really got your grit about you, you know how to really work hard. Now it's time to work smart. How do I put my energy into where I know is going to give me the best return? How do I not, I know I'm a hustler, but let me hustle the right way. Okay. That's it, man. And for all you guys who are ready to work smart, not hard, don't forget, man, Content School is more affordable than all your streaming services. We have over 150, right now, as you're watching this, last time I checked, we were at 140 something members. It might be over 150 members as you're watching this, right? Teach you how to build and get your first handful of high paying clients with content. The same content that I used to build my business over 7 figures, I'm now teaching to you. And the goal with this Content School is to help you get your first handful of clients so you can then afford the big boy mentorship where we can do the content for you, scale your business, etc., etc. So that link is in the description. Pin comments, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.